Hi guys, this is Aditya from Yourhustler, and in this video, I'm going to show you our complete web design and development process. Now, with so many options out there, it can sometimes become overwhelming when you have to decide who to hire to build your website. I am confident that by the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of how agencies like Yourhustler build websites, and you will also know if Yourhustler will be a good fit for you. But before we talk about the web design process, I want to quickly introduce my company. So we are a web design and marketing agency based out of Delaware. We specialize in building high quality websites and then helping you get more sales and leads through your website using digital marketing techniques like SEO, paid ads, and email marketing. There is some information about the company on my screen right now, and if you want to learn more, then you can simply do so by visiting our website, yourhustler.com. All right, so let's dive right into our web design and development process now. So step one is the discovery phase. We jump on a call with you and your main team members to understand the key objectives that you want to achieve with your new website. Do you want to drive more leads? Are you looking to improve brand awareness? Do you want to increase your e-commerce sales? Or do you simply want to look more professional? All of these things together help us in defining the success metrics and requirements for the project. Next up is competition research. So we analyze 3 to 5 competitors. We look at the top dogs in your industry to identify their strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities to differentiate you from the rest. The competition research ensures that we design something that is superior and truly outstanding. So we also invest a lot of time researching your target users during this phase. We look at their demographics, their pain points, and the motivations they have for buying your product or service. This allows us to build a website that is user-centric and caters to the needs of your target audience. Now, during this phase, we also gather information about your brand and existing assets. Now, I'm assuming that you already have a brand guide, but if you don't, then I would suggest that you start with branding first, which is another service that we offer, or at least get a basic brand guide made that has your logo, fonts, and color scheme of your brand. Now, a basic brand guide looks something like this. So it has your logo, it has the colors of your brand, it has the font that you want to use on your website, and it has a few mock-ups showing what your brand looks like in the real world. So the end result of the discovery and strategy workshop is an insightful brief that summarizes your project goals, success metrics, competitive analysis, target audience profile, and strategic recommendations that we have for you. This brief guides all the design and development decisions that we take down the road, and it looks something like this. So this is a brief that we prepared for one of our other clients, Andrea, who's the owner of VitalFit. Okay, I'll jump back to the presentation now. Next up is the design phase. This is a critical part of making your website engaging and impactful for your audience. So we start by building a sitemap that outlines your website's navigation system, and it looks something like this. So as you can see, these are all the pages of the website that we will be designing and developing. All right, now that we have your navigation sorted out, it's time to dive into the visual design. So this is basically where your brand comes to life visually with color schemes, typography, imagery, icons, and more. We'll be creating eye-catchy web page layouts that perfectly reflect your brand's personality and resonate with your target audience using Adobe XD. So at the end of this phase, we'll provide you with visual assets that help your website stand out. We'll share these designs with you in a PDF format, making it easy for you to review and share your feedback. And this is what the designs look like. So on my screen, you can see the design of the homepage of VitalFit, which is another client. So these are static designs that are sent to you in PDF format. And if you want to make any changes or change images, change content or something, then we do so at this point. So as you can see, I have all the pages of the website on my screen, and this is something that we do well in advance. Now, jumping back to the presentation, now simultaneously, while we are working on the design, a copywriter who has experience in writing website copy curates engaging and compelling copy for all the pages of your website. Our writers ensure that the copy resonates with your brand's voice and personality. Once we are done with the design phase, we move on to the development phase. The development phase is when our developers take the design and content and turn them into a fully functioning website. So the design that I showed you earlier looks something like this after being converted into a fully functional website. So we also add small animations and interactions on the website to make it more interactive. All right, so I'll jump back to the presentation now. An important thing to note here is that we hand code all the websites from scratch and build them on the WordPress platform. This approach basically makes sure that the websites have fast load times, they have smooth user interaction, and compatibility across different devices. A key focus in our development process is making the website fully responsive on all the devices like mobile phones, tablets, and desktops. So we optimize display, navigation, and interactions to ensure a smooth user experience regardless of the screen size that you're using. The development cycle is typically 4 to 6 weeks long, and by the end, you have a fully functional, responsive website coded to the latest standards. So next up is SEO optimization. SEO optimization is the process of optimizing your website to ensure that your website can be crawled and indexed by Google's search engine crawlers. It basically helps in boosting your website's organic traffic. So when we are creating the content, we optimize all the pages with targeted keywords, meta descriptions, alt text, headings, and other on-page elements that search engines value to ensure that we build a website that is completely optimized and gets indexed easily so that your website ranks high on Google. Now, before we launch any website, we thoroughly test all functionality of your site across different browsers and devices to identify and fix any bugs that might be there. We validate all the forms and other interactions on the website during this phase. We also test the speed and responsiveness of the website to ensure that it passes certain standards that we have set for ourselves at our agency. Finally, the D-Day. The launch phase is when your new website finally goes live and become accessible to the world. So first, we migrate your fully tested website onto a live domain and a server of your choice. Next, we submit your website to search engines like Google and Bing for indexing. Now, if you have signed up for a marketing plan with us, then we kickstart link building and social promotion to speed up the discovery of your new website by users. But if you haven't signed up, then we suggest that to maximize impact, you get in touch with us so that we can craft a launch marketing plan for you. From press releases and social media posts to email campaigns and PPC ads, we do it all. And there you have it, the complete walkthrough of our comprehensive website design and development process from start to finish. So the last thing I want to say is it's really important to act now. Your competitors are not going to wait for you for the next quarter or the next year for you to be ready. And by not updating your website, you might be leaving a lot of money on the table and missing out on a ton of potential customers. All right, so if you have any questions, then the contact information of our agency is on the screen. If you would like to book a consultation or if you're looking for a new website for your business, then you can book a consultation by going to our website and filling out the form on our website. All right, thank you.